Today we are going to discuss assembling a hamper door. At Sauder Closets, we have made a change to our hamper door. You may encounter this in the field. This is the original hamper door. So it had one lid stay on this side, and it had a bracket across here that you attach the hamper kit to. That is no longer in the kit. We are going to a double lid stay. This is a Hafele product. So you may have to make some modifications to this door, and we're gonna show that today. If we look at the door below, you'll notice it's already pre-drilled on both sides for each lid stay and for the bracket, the new bracket. So this will be taken care of going forward. Some of the wood grain finishes, since we had extra stock, we're gonna keep the doors, and you'll have to make some just minor tweaks in the field. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the old version, just so you are aware of what's going on. The first thing you'll see with the kit is gonna be the bracket and the bag holder. We'll go ahead and put this together. I like to just feed this take the small, it's kind of cumbersome sometimes. Take the small piece right there, fold it over, and then wrap it over. So you see this tab is actually supporting the back side of that bracket, and we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing over on this side. Go ahead and flip this around. Push that all the way down, and we're gonna fold that over like so. Okay, so now we got that together. Now, if you notice, when I line this up, this old system, the hole is not in the right spot. So I use the top hole as my starting point to attach this. And then when I put my screw into this, I'm just gonna have to make my own hole for that, okay? So the next step, once I get this done, I'm actually going to put on my panel holders for the lid stay. So I've already pre-measured my position on this side. Since I don't have a hole, I just put it on the bottom hole, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my screws in there. So let me grab, you can pause it, I gotta go get my guns. These particular screws here, I've already started putting this side on. Again, this is my side that's pre-drilled. I've marked my bottom hole, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start with that one. You can actually just go ahead, and you don't even need to drill a pilot hole. These are pretty much self-tapping into the wood. And we'll go ahead and put this guy on. Okay, so now we got that on. Now we're gonna come back to put this bracket on, and they do come with a different style of screw. It's a black screw, a little bit longer here. That's what we're gonna use to attach this bracket. So let's go ahead, find the hole, come over here. Now I'm working on a table here, a little easier than doing it on the floor for this demonstration here. So let's go ahead and just make sure that's nice and straight. Again, if you feel more comfortable putting in a pilot hole, you definitely can do that. For this video, we're just gonna go ahead and use it as is. Okay, so now we got the bracket, we got our hinge or our lid stay connectors on the door. With the kit, we're also going to get a hinge pack, you can see here. So let's go ahead, put the hinges on the door. So this is the same process for the old or new. Nothing's changed in this application, so you guys know. So let's just go ahead, put this on. They are pre-drilled for your screws. So you can see you don't have to, no guessing there. There is an extra set of screws, and I'll show you this. Okay, so now our hinges are on. These 4 screws here, you can just throw away. That was from the old style, so that's no longer needed. We'll just put those over here. Now we're gonna go over to the cabinet wall. We're gonna take both of these, and we're gonna use these Euro screws here. 4 of them somewhere. And we're gonna put these brackets on the side panels. Based on sheets, Hayflow tells you exactly where to put it. 8 7/16 off the bottom shelf. So I've already went ahead and pre-marked these, so we didn't have that step in the process here, just to show you. So I'm gonna put okay. Come over here and do the other side. Okay, so now those are on. Once we get the door mounted to the bottom panel here, then we can attach our lid stays, but that's going to be a separate conversation. So let me grab this spring-loaded bit. Comes with the kit along with our template. So you see here it says Master Track Hamper only, so it has an arrow to tell you which side to go to. We're going to line that up there, and I'm going to drill 2 holes. Take this, I'm going to flip it over, do the same thing over here. Now, one thing you want to make sure of is that your fixed shelf is attached, locked in on the front as well. So when you pull the hamper door out, the shelf doesn't lift up. So you would just do the toe kick with one connector. So let's go get the door. So I'm going to lay this up here. And I'm going to stick that screw just so I know. If you loosen those up a little bit, then you got some adjustments side to side. But for what we're doing now, so you can see, pretty easy install. Now, the one thing with the doors, if you don't have this bracket on, it's actually gonna fall forward, so it won't stay closed. You need this as a counterbalance. So now, we can put these on. I put the adjustment to the inside so I can clear my panel when I close it. So as you see, when I close it, that stays to the inside of the panel. Do the same thing over here. There you go. Now, this is actually designed to be tensioned to open and to close. There are arrows here. On one of these, you will have to flip those going the opposite way. Here's where you make your adjustment so you can loosen or tighten the tension. And like I said, you got some adjustment in your hinges to make sure everything is square as well. So, and then we do have the pre-pilot holes on the back to drill out for whatever handle size you're using. For the inside of the door, they come with these nice handles with a rubber coated hook. So when you put these through, you just got to fish these through the nylon straps. It's a little cumbersome, but once it's done, you'll be happy with it. Okay, so we got our first hook on there. We'll do the same thing on this side. Fish it backwards. There we go. You can go ahead, put these inside. Like I said, there's two, so another one would go here. And that's the installation.